After an abysmal performance in the battle for Atlantis, Indiana basketball was back on home soil on Tuesday to take on Sam Houston State in the first game of December. Where has the time gone? It's already December. Indiana looking to have a little more fun than they did during Feast Week. Their opponent, Sam Houston, not the first president of Texas, Sam Houston State, the school, obviously. Let's go to Assembly Hall. It was a slow start for the Hoosiers, but they would get things going. In a moment, here we go. It's Malik Renew rocking the rim to tie the game up at 9. It was a great game for Renew, a double-double. Flash forward to the second half. Ball, the alley-oop to Renew. He throws it down. Indiana was in cruise control at this point. Renew had a few buckets early on, and this time he's dishing out the buckets. Finds Miles Rice. He says, I got my swagger back after a tough tournament in Atlantis. He knocks down the three. He had double digits. And how about a good feeling here? Ja'Kai Newton, a tough finish for him. He has been on the shelf for quite a while, but he gets that bucket to go. Indiana's offense was fantastic in this one. They would win at 97-71. They did give up that bucket at the very end, but Mike Woodson didn't cut off that clip. Anyways, it's still a big win for the Hoosiers, and they have one non-conference game left before conference play begins. They take on Miami of Ohio this Friday at Assembly Hall at 7 o'clock. Horse racing fans know the first Saturday in May is always dedicated to the Kentucky Derby, and for the 150th time, the Run for the Roses was held at Churchill Downs. Let's head out to Louisville, Kentucky, where the 20 horses were racing for the first leg of the Triple Crown, and they're off. It's the fastest 2 minutes in sports. And at the quarter-mile mark, the favorite was in a pretty good position in third, Fierceness, in that 17th pole position. A horse has never won from there, and well, spoiler alert, he would not win. It would be a three-horse finish. It's Mystic Dan, Sierra Leone, and Forever Young to the line. It's the first time ever the separation between the first and third horse was by just a nose. And how about this for a replay? In the great words of Tony Romo, I don't know, Jim, but the judges would say that it would be Sierra Leone. You see that mirror is the marker, and the horse on the inside would win it. That's the reaction for Brian Hernandez Jr. At 38 years old. He's won over 2,500 races, but that was the first one he had won in the Triple Crown. So he takes the first leg of the Triple Crown in 2 weeks. The scene will shift to Baltimore, Maryland for the Preakness Stakes, and then 3 weeks after that, it will be the Belmont Stakes. The Dodgers had the chance to sweep the Yankees in the World Series, up 3-0. Yankees are looking to stay alive in Yankee Stadium. Let's head to the Bronx. Yankee fans on their feet, looking to cheer on their team. Dodgers going for the historic sweep of the Yankees. Commissioner's Trophy is in the house. Luis Gil on the mound for the Yankees. Freddie Freeman treats him with a 2-run shot to right field in the first inning. Freddie's 6th straight home run in a World Series game. Dodgers up 2-0 in Game 4. Yankees looking for a little rally in the bottom of the first. Fans looking for the team to put up a fight. Instead, it was the fans fighting with Mookie Betts. Gleyber Torres hits one down the right field line. Mookie Betts trying to make the play. A few Yankee fans, what are you doing? Reaching over the wall, trying to pry the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove. It's the second time this series that Gleyber Torres has been at the plate during a fan interference. Those fans, well, they're going to have to watch the game at a different location. They were kicked out, and Anthony Volpe smacks this ball out. A go-ahead grand slam in the bottom of the third inning to give the Yankees a 5-2 lead. That's exactly what the fans have been waiting for this entire series, for the Yankees offense to break out. They're up 5-2 in the third inning. Luis Gil still on the mound, and Will Smith, the catcher, sends one the other way out to right. It gets just over the wall for a solo shot in the fifth. The game was 5-3 at that point, but Austin Wells responds a few innings later. A no-doubt shot of his own down the right field line. Yankees go up 6-4. They were all over the Dodger bullpen tonight. That one was off of Landon Knack. Yankees adding on to it. The former Dodger, Alex Verdugo, hits one on the ground. Volpe comes around the score. Volpe with over 5 RBIs and a pair of stolen bases in this game. It was all Yankees in this one. The Bronx Bombers would break away, and Gleyber Torres adds to it with a 3-run home run the other way. Double-digit runs for the Yankees in Game 4. They go up 10-4. Gleyber has been fantastic in the leadoff spot for the Yankees all postseason long. They've needed some help up and down the order. How about Aaron Judge? Boy, was this guy due for a hit. A base hit, a single in the bottom of the 8th, bringing home Juan Soto. Yankees go up 11-4. It was one-way traffic in this one. The Yankees would survive, win Game 4. They take it 11-4, and they will see another day. Game 5 will be held in the Bronx on Wednesday night. The Yankees will turn to Garrett Cole, their ace, and he takes on Jack Flaherty. Dodgers looking to end it. Yankees looking to send it back to Los Angeles. Knicks and Pacers would face off for the second time in the regular season in 2024-25 after the Pacers beat the Knicks last year in the Eastern Conference semifinals. It was all Knicks in the first matchup. They won by 25 in New York. Pacers looking to change the fortunes in Indianapolis. To the Circle City we go. Knicks and Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton had the same number of points as his jersey number in the first meeting. Yeah, that's 0. But here, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Halliburton in the air with an unconventional 3 in the second quarter. Knicks led for most of the first half. Now in the second half, Karl Anthony Towns. Down the lane he goes for the and 1. Knicks were up by 7. Now to the fourth quarter. The Pacers' big man, he'll get a three-pointer of his own the conventional way, nothing but nylon for Pascal Siakam. We are tied at 97. But now in the closing stages, it would be all Pacers. How about that pass from McConnell to Benedict Mathurin for the and 1 to put Indianapolis up by 5. And here would be the icing on the cake, a 3-ball from downtown, a career night for Benedict Mathurin. And how about this assist from Halliburton? Oh, no look. Apple as number 0 connects with number 00, and the Pacers would win this one by double digits. Usually a 35-point performance would be a game high, but no, it was a 38-point performance for Mathurin. The Pacers win this one by double digits and even the season series at 1. Pacers will travel to play Orlando on Wednesday, while the Knicks will go to Chicago to play the Bulls.
Arguments.
Plays the full game.
Okay.
Connie plays Angry Birds for all the 4 bats. I don't know what else you need to see.
Votes.
Raise your hand for Paul Skeens. Raise your hand for Zach Wheeler.
And laughs.
Is there anyone who's nominating anyone who's not Ohtani or Lindor? Okay.
Brent Doyle.
No, it's not politics. It's the Baseball and Sabermetrics Club at IU.
I like talking baseball. I'm a baseball nerd, so it's just a good time.
With new advanced metrics like base running and extra bases taken, this club isn't just for any baseball fan. It's for the analytical mind who loves to absorb weird and wonky stats that some of us cannot even comprehend.
In those meetings, we talk about baseball. We look at standings, free agents, just all the stuff. But we also learn about obscure things like draft and extra stuff like that.
The club met for its final meeting of 2024, handing out awards voted on by the participating members. The president of the club, Henry Thuss, organizes the weekly meetings and other events. The highlight of most meetings is guest speakers from all different parts of baseball zooming in to talk about the different aspects of their job. The most recent one, Mets TV director John DeMarsico.
It's always a little jarring to me when a batter makes contact with a ball and you get that little circle that pops on the screen. It's always, sometimes I lose the ball in the graphic, for lack of a better term.
There have been some great guest speakers overall. I think there's always been people that we're interested to hear from. Getting a chance to hear some of the sports media side with John and then Lance Brzezowski from Marquee.
While this meeting was a reflection of the 2024 baseball season, plans were starting to come together for 2025.
We do an annual trip to an MLB game where we come together as a club. We go drive out. We don't know where we're going this year yet. We have some options we're going to vote on.
It's just another chance for people to meet and connect with other baseball diehards and share some laughs about the sport they love. For IU Sports Media, I'm Austin Platt.
They're all.
I knew you wouldn't have argued this before he became a